So it just happened. Tesla lost their lead in the EV market. Tesla lost their position to the Chinese EV company BYD. They've officially done more sales than Tesla, and the crazy part is that this company is backed by professional investor Warren Buffett. Elon Musk laughed off the notion that China's BYD was a serious rival more than 10 years ago. Oh, how the times have changed. What is the future of electric vehicles now that Tesla lost its top spot as an EV manufacturer? And will Elon be able to make a comeback in the industry that's getting more competitive each year? We're going to cover all these and more in today's video. In a 2011 interview, the CEO of Tesla and the richest man in the world was dismissive, actually laughing at the concept that Warren's investment to China's BYD company presented competition. He told Bloomberg, "Have you seen their car? I don't think they have a great product. I don't think it's particularly attractive. The technology is not very strong." For around $230 million, Warren Buffett's Berkshire first acquired 225 million shares of BYD in September 2008. Since then, the Hong Kong listed shares have increased by more than 2,000%. Elon Musk and Warren Buffett don't have an eventful history, as they only met once or twice, according to Buffett. Oracle of Omaha gave a succinct response when it came to the million-dollar question of whether or not Warren would buy Tesla stock. "No," Buffett answered. In a 2022 interview with Charlie Ross, Buffett was again questioned about Musk, and Buffett acknowledged his achievements at Tesla. I mean, Elon didn't. He's taking on General Motors, Ford, Toyota, all these people who've got all the stuff, and he's got an idea. And he's winning. That's America. You can't dream it up. It's astounding, Warren said. Regarding Buffett, Musk has previously criticized him, describing his value investing approach as lame during a Tesla earnings call. He also mentioned that he's not the biggest fan of Warren. To be totally frank, I'm not his biggest fan, but he does a lot of capital allocation. It reads a lot of annual reports and accounting, and it's pretty boring really, Elon said to Buffett on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. As a result of Chinese rival BYD overtaking Tesla to claim the top rank in the production of electric vehicles, Tesla is now the second largest producer of such vehicles. According to a report from Nikkei Asia, Tesla sold 564,000 cars in the first half of 2022. BYD, situated in Shenzhen, had a 300% increase in sales, which came to 641,000 automobiles. Given that it was outside Tesla's and Musk's control, it is unlikely that they will be very disappointed that they're no longer in the lead. Tesla, Li Auto, Xpeng, and NIO were among the electric vehicle manufacturers that were hit by recent lockdowns in China, notably in Shanghai. However, because most of BYD's plants are situated in areas that did not experience prolonged lockdowns, production kept moving on. Tesla did sell 936,172 vehicles in 2021, but it's questionable whether the business can reclaim the top spot. BYD, which has surpassed LG to become the world's second largest producer of EV batteries, is partially controlled by Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. Possessing factories that are unlikely to be affected by lockdowns and having easy access to a lot of batteries is a potent combo. As of June, resentments between Musk and BYD appeared to have diminished. According to Reuters, one of the Chinese company's top executives called Musk a good friend and claimed BYD was prepared to start providing the company with batteries very soon. Although the details of BYD's partnership with Tesla are still unclear, the Chinese business is anticipated to provide Teslas with its Blade battery, a modern twist on the long-standing lithium iron phosphate technology. Because this chemistry is more effective in terms of area, energy density, and range, it has received more attention than the nickel-cobalt-manganese variant utilized by numerous peers. With a newly developed cell-to-body structure, it is also safer. Due to its close relationship with suppliers, the EV and battery manufacturer has mainly been able to avoid supply chain challenges and has steadily released a series of vehicles. Lithium is one of the resources that BYD has been actively seeking to capture as part of its vertically integrated business model. Making batteries and securing resources up and down the supply chain is what BYD wants to achieve, just like Tesla. Additionally, it has already attained the rival's objective of being one of the biggest EV manufacturers globally. Musk's company is still looking for locations around the world after having trouble getting its own 4680 battery off the ground. That is foresighted, but BYD is further ahead. Although its cars may not yet be as stylish as Tesla's, they are nevertheless selling. These days, Teslas also use their batteries. For Tesla, it's important to make sure that its cars have electricity and that it stays out of China's supply chain jams, especially after going through a difficult lockdown in Shanghai. Even through contemporary Amperex Technology Company, or CATL, the largest battery manufacturer in the world, is one of its current partners. It makes sense to diversify its supplier base. Its only obstacle is CATL, which has made rapid advancements in NCM and LFP technology. If CATL and South Korean manufacturers are successful in increasing the usage of the greater energy density batteries, BYD may lag behind. The Chinese company is expanding its clientele and now offers Tesla-compatible cylindrical battery cells to companies like BMW AG, diverging from its previous emphasis on square-shaped cells. Even if CATL is close in, BYD gains from a well-thought-out and implemented approach. It will continue to lead Tesla because of this. The challenges Tesla is currently experiencing are significant. Elon Musk recently referred to Tesla's gigafactories in Austin and Berlin as gigantic money furnaces. Tesla also just raised prices for all of its models, and the business is currently being sued for breaking federal law. With everything that's going on, it makes you think, is this the end of Tesla's dominance in the EV market? According to new Bank of America research, amusingly titled Car Wars, Tesla's present 70% dominance of the electric vehicle industry will decline to 11% over the next 4 years, while General Motors and Ford surge ahead to 15% each. John Murphy, the analyst who authored the paper, forecasts that by the year 2026, EVs would account for 40% of the US market, which had 3.3 million vehicles in 2021. It's a strong forecast that Ford will sell 15,527 BEVs in the US during the second quarter of 2022, General Motors 7,217, and Tesla 254,695. Although the required quick growth isn't implausible, so much of a head start will be difficult to overcome in only a few years. Ford has the F-150 Lightning to compete for a crucial US market, pickup trucks, while Tesla's counterpart, the Cybertruck, is still some time away from release. Ford and GM have just recently begun selling EVs in numbers. The majority of GM's brands are still waiting to become electric, despite the success of the Chevrolet Bolt and the beginning of the Hummer EV. John Murphy's projections are supported by the fact that Tesla is currently unable to meet demand. One illustration is the aforementioned Cybertruck slippage. Additionally, the much-discussed $25,000 Tesla looks to have been put on hold for the time being, and the new Roadsters have also been quiet for some time. According to Murphy, Musk hasn't built products for a variety of vehicle types quickly enough, giving established firms time to catch up. With additional models on the way, the Korean automakers Hyundai and Kia, which are both part of the same group and use the same EV platforms, are producing critically lauded new cars like the Ion IQ5 and EV6. Genesis, a luxurious partner brand, is currently introducing some quite promising EVs. Nissan has continued to sell the legendary Leaf, but is now expanding to its lineup with the far more thrilling Ariya SUV. Now that BMW and Mercedes are starting to provide progressively longer ranges, European automakers are taking EVs extremely seriously. Despite practically all of the Stellantis vehicles, from compacts to huge cargo vans, appearing to have the same electric drivetrain, the company has managed to gain popularity for its brands throughout Europe. Although the firm is developing a number of innovative EV platforms, many are skeptical about the company's future because of Stellantis CEO Carlos Tavares' aversion to electrification. On a basis with the Nissan Leaf, Renault is still producing the venerable Zoe, but a new electric Megane with the Nissan Ariya is soon to follow. However, Volkswagen Group is the European business most likely to pose a threat to Tesla's homogeny. Although ID.4's revenues may have declined in the US quarter 2, it has been performing successfully on a global level. Volkswagen Group sold 452,900 BEVs in 2021 under all of its brands, including Volkswagen, Audi, Skoda, Cupra, Porsche, as well as commercial models like MAN. In 2021, Tesla sold 936,172 automobiles, more than twice as much. However, Volkswagen Group joined the party considerably later, making this outcome crucial. The Volkswagen ID.3 and Cupra Born, among other models from the Volkswagen Group, are available in markets where Tesla is not. However, none of these projections take Tesla's technological advantage in the core platform into account. Yes, the corporation has a poor reputation for manufacturing quality, despite the fact that, oddly, this doesn't seem to apply to Chinese-made automobiles. Its external designs are somewhat conventional in appearance, and its minimalistic, plasticky interiors are an acquired taste. But compared to the competitors, its platform is still years ahead. A2 Mac 1, a business that performs vehicle benchmarking, told me a few years ago that Tesla had a lead of roughly 6 years. Tesla is the only firm that releases over-the-air updates as regularly and smoothly as it does. Companies that even offer OTA updates hardly ever introduce important new features in the manner in which Tesla does. This is due to the fact that vehicles from other manufacturers typically have considerably more intricate, separate subsystems to make them compatible with new software features. As they work to squeeze out the last of the earnings from their venerable ICE ranges, none are fully focused on EVs. The Model Y has already climbed into the top 10 of all vehicle fuel types in the UK for 2022. The interior size, range, and performance are unmatched by any other SUV in its class, despite the price. In any case, it's debatable how much competition counts in the sector that's expanding as quickly as EVs. Every other fuel type saw a decline in sales volume in the UK in June compared to June 2021, leaving only BEVs. The UK and Europe as a whole are currently embracing EVs more quickly than the US, but there is so much possibility in this sector that many prosperous firms can be established to serve it. Whether or not Tesla will be able to regain its position as the world's largest EV producer is still up in the air. There's no denying that it's played a pivotal role in changing the way the auto industry looks at electrification. In an interview, Elon said that if someone can do it better, he would welcome it. It's clear that Musk's intentions are to make EVs the new normal for the sake of the environment, and not just to be the best at it. The fight for the market share in the electric vehicle sector is only going to become more intense in the coming years, but if any company is up for the challenge, it's Tesla. And if there's anything Elon Musk is known for, it's his ability to come out on top against all odds. After all, he did not become the world's richest man for nothing. So what do you think? Will Elon Musk and Tesla be able to come out on top again? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like for the algorithm. Also, subscribe to our channel to stay updated. Thanks for watching.